All right, we're going to start off by saying all praises, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders from GMS who are speaking this truth with humility and sincerity across the four corners of the world. Okay, so today's topic we'll be talking about is the highways and hedges, right? So we're going to start off here with, excuse me if you can't hear me that well. I don't have a cover on my mic, but I'll soon get that. So let's start off with, let me check my notes real quick. Isaiah 62 and 10. All right, so I'm going to come over here. So what led me was the spirit to do this video today, because I've seen a lot of brothers on the highways and byways, and putting in work, doing their due diligence, and very, very inspiring me, all for the ministry, all for the nation of Yasharala. So in particular, brothers from GMS, right? So let's get started here. It says here, go through the gates, prepare the way of the people, cast up the highway, gather out the stones, lift up a standard for the people, right? So go through the gates, prepare you the way of the people. So, pretty much what it's saying there is we gotta get ready. We gotta get our people ready, because a lot of our people are just completely oblivious to what's gonna happen here in Babylon, right? Babylon the Great, and even across the world. So, getting our people ready for the disaster that's coming, right? Gather out the stones. I like how it said that on that scripture right there. It says gather out the stones and lift up the standard for the people, right? Because our standard right now, especially for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, indigenous, our standard is very low, because we done lost our ways, we done lost our inheritance. We don't even know who we are, calling ourselves bywords, very derogatory terms are used as bywords as well, and then some politically wicked names they give us, so we could lose our true nationality, which is Hebrew Israelites, right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and can't forget the small remnant from the four corners of the world, right? So when it talked about the stones there, it reminded me of, let's go to this next scripture here. Give me 1 second. Gather out the stones, right? Who are the stones, right? In particular, what that's referring to is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, and the speckled bird. You are the stones. Those are your forefathers that received the stones, that received the inheritance, right? So we're going to go here, Exodus 28 and 21. And the stones shall be with the names of the children of Israel, 12, right? According to their names, like the engravings of a signet, everyone with his name shall they be, according to the 12 tribes. There you go, right there. So that it's a sign. Each 12 stones for our forefathers, right? The 12 sons of Jacob, which make up the 12 tribes of the Hebrew Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So let's go real quick here to this next one. All right, let's go to Ezekiel 37. We're going to start off at 9. And then said he unto me, prophesy into the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus said the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon them slain, that they may live. Right? I'm going to read that again. Salakia, I got a little tongue twisted there. Then said he unto me, prophesy into the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus said the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rahakwadash. Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. Right? That they may live. Who may live? Us, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, Indians, and the speckled bird from across the four corners of the world. Right? We're the dry bones. We're the dead body. We've been dead for, man, thousands of years, and we need the breath of life, and the only true breath of life is Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, right? So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and they stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army, right? The breath of life is coming into these brothers that are in the highways and byways, highways and hedges, from all across the U.S. and even across the four corners of the world, right? The breath of the only true gospel, which is the true gospel that's spoken by the Hebrew Israelites. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, right? And they stood up on their feet. You see a lot of brothers right now standing up on their feet. It's an analogy of standing up for what they truly believe in, the real God of the Bible, of the Hebrew Israelites, which his true name is Yahweh, his Paleo Hebrew name, and his begotten son is Yahweh Shai, right? So it's Yahweh Bahashim in the name of Yahweh Shai, so-called Jesus, right? Because Jesus, we know that's not his true name, right? Because that's a name they made up in a whole nother language. And it's crazy, man, how it's 2024 and people still, especially our people, are calling upon another name and wonder why their prayers never get answered, So we got to get it right, people. We got to get it right, Israel. All right, so let's go to the next, number 11. Then he said unto me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off from our parts. Like I was saying earlier, we're just completely chopped up, placed in different places, not aware of nothing, completely nothing of our history, who we really are as a people, right? So, pretty much that's what I wanted to speak on. Just pretty much you're seeing a lot of people out there as well, a lot of Hebrew Israelites that are receiving the truth, but some are perverting it already, and it is sad, man. It's very sad, and it's just disgusting, man, how we just now getting something so pure, some so pure and loving, that is ours, that it was a gift from Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, and so quickly, man, the devils come and try to corrupt it. You know what I mean? Be careful with them false prophets out there, using this word for their own personal gain. It's really sad, especially when it's done by our own Israelite brothers. So that reminds me of this last scripture I wanted to speak on. Let's go to, give me 1 second here. Our people are using it for their own personal gain, you know, cloud chasing, trying to get monetized and stuff like that. You know, it's different when somebody offers you something out of their own, you know, will, you know what I mean, for the word. But, you know, people just trying to make money, man. And because if you have a job, most of us already had some type of job. You can't say you haven't earning income in some sort of fashion. But to use the word, you're no better than the lot of religions out there. The Christians and the Catholics, all these mega filthy rich churches, right? So let's go to Matthew 21. Give me a second here. We're going to go to Matthew 21 and 12, right? And Yahweh went into the temple of Yahweh and cast all of them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves. You know what I mean? Yahweh was furious, you know, as he should be, as we all should be. You know what I'm saying? There was money changers there, as people, what did it say? Selling doves, man. You know what I mean? In the temple, right? Let's keep reading. It said, and it said unto them, it is written, my house shall be called the house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves, right? You made it a den of thieves. You know, all these mega rich pastors and priests, you know, they made it a den of thieves. You know, it's all about what they could gain of the world, right? You know, we're supposed to be fishermen of men. We're supposed to be here saving our people, you know, and not everybody's gonna get saved. I do understand that. You know, I've read scriptures, and I listen to the apostles and elders, and I do understand that there's a small elect that the Most High is going to use. You know, 2/3 of our people are going to be completely annihilated, you know, as they should be, because we're a stiff-necked, you know, hard-headed people. You know, we love Esau, Edom's kingdom. You know, we love this flesh. We love all the sinister stuff you could get away with in this world. You know what I mean? So anyways, Salaki, if you're not able to hear me that good, and I'm too close, Salakia, I gotta get a new tripod. This one's kind of scared it's gonna fall all of a sudden. But anyways, hopefully this was edifying to those people that are coming into the truth as well, and you know, to anybody who receives it in the spirit. So I want to go ahead and end it now. So I'm going to give all praises, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders who preach this truth with sincerity and humility across the four corners of the world. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians in Americas and the four corners of the world. With that being said, Shalom.